Hey everybody, welcome back. You know, in February I made a pen out of an aluminum bar and I hydro dipped it for the outside decoration. If you remember, if you didn't see that video, there'll be a link in the description below. But as I made that, you know, I created all these shavings and I saved those shavings. Today we're going to use them. We're going to cast them into a pen blank using an acrylic resin and some pigments, and should be an interesting look. Stay tuned, and thanks again for tuning in.
What I'll do is I'll pack the mold with our shavings, and then I'll add our casting resin to my cups. It's about a little over 5.5 ounces for my mold. Then we'll add our pigments, our mica powders, the Blackstar Blue and the black pearl. Mix those together, and then we'll add the appropriate amount of hardener and then pour it over the mold. Got the shavings packed into our mold. Got it where it'll be about 7/8 of an inch thick. It's about a 4-inch long blank. We should get at least 2 out of here. Got the mica powder mixed. Let it degas for a minute. Now I'm going to add our hardener. Make sure it's mixed thoroughly. Pour it into our mold. Okay, we've got it in our pressure pot, about 30 pounds of pressure, and we'll just let it cook overnight. Well, we've got it out of the pressure pot, and now I'm gonna slice it, clean it up a little bit. Well, here's our aluminum shavings blank. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. Now I'll drill it. I'll go ahead and insert the tube, and I'll show you right at the end of the turning what it looks like on the lathe. I'm not going to show you all the other processes. You've seen that, or you can catch them in another of my video, and I'll put links in the description. Stay tuned. I said I wasn't going to show you inserting the tube, but I am going to show you this part. The resin I used is kind of transparent, so sometimes you have to paint the tubes so that the gold doesn't show through. Well, I'm just going to take a black magic marker, permanent magic marker, and color my tube black before I insert it. It's a lot faster and easier than painting it, having to wait for it to dry. And this will dry just almost immediately. And I won't have any wasted time. So sometimes when you have to paint a tube black, just use a black magic marker.
Well, hey, before we finish, I just want to say thanks again for tuning in. We appreciate it. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, share our video, like our video. Let people know we're out there. We appreciate that very, very much. And it helps our channel a lot. The more views we get, the higher we get bumped, and the longer that we can continue to make this free content. So we appreciate it very much. In just a second, you'll see the finished blank, and then a few shots of the finished pen, and very interesting look. If you've got some ideas that you would like as far as pen making or other small, doesn't have to just be pen making, send me some notes, give me some ideas, some things you'd like to see, and we'll consider them and see what we can do. Until next time, be creative, be thoughtful, and be safe.
Well, here is the pen turned, our aluminum shavings blank. Remember, I used the Black Magic Blue Coastal Scents mica powder, and it's just got a hint of blue, like a midnight blue, and a hint of a sparkle in it. It's much prettier in person than it's showing up on the camera here. But the aluminum flakes really kind of gave it a special look. We'll get it assembled and then we'll look at it in the pen as a whole.